Some manufacturers of ultrasonic baths don't provide any recommendations to the requirements of HTM 105. This movie is intended to provide a practical solution where this is the case.
HTM 105 requires that an ultrasonic activity test is carried out every quarter. This test is extremely important as any ultrasonic cleaner is at risk from having dead spots. To carry out this test you will need an Isopharm foil test kit, an appropriate cleaning solution and your ultrasonic cleaner logbook. All these products are available from Isopharm. For safety reasons, be mindful that the ultrasonic cleaner is plugged into the mains during this test. This test requires you to suspend strips of aluminium foil into the tank. To create the first strip, cut a length of foil that is 12 cm longer than the depth of the bath. Roll up one end of the foil strip so that the remaining length is as long as the depth of the bath. The roll at the end will help to weigh down the strip in the solution. Although not referred to in HTM 105, you can also attach a paperclip to the roll to add further weight. Measure 1 cm along the other end of the foil strip and bend into an L shape. Before the test, the ultrasonic cleaner will need to be prepared. Add water and detergent. If the manufacturer has provided a specific detergent to use, then use this. If you don't know what detergent to use, a generic enzymatic solution is 3-zyme. A degas cycle needs to be completed. Degas removes all the gases present in the solution to create a more effective cleaning process. If your machine does not have a specific degas cycle, run the same cycle that you would use for processing instruments. There should be no instruments present during degas. Once the degas cycle has been completed, the ultrasonic cleaner is ready to be tested. Using masking tape from your Isopharm foil test kit, create a grid across the top of your ultrasonic cleaner bath. Although using 9 strips of foil is indicated in HTM 105, the amount of foil strips may be restricted by the size of the tank. A larger tank, for example 8 litres, may require 9 strips for this test. If you are testing a larger bath with 9 strips of foil, you will need to create a 3x3 grid. A smaller bath, 2 litres or less, may require only 4 strips. Any more than this could overload the bath and provide misleading results. If you are testing a smaller bath with only 4 strips of foil, a 2x2 grid needs to be made. Number each intersection. This is so that you will be able to identify later which foil strip was positioned in which area of the bath. Place a strip of foil at each intersection. The strips are all positioned to provide an even test across the entire tank. Once all the foil strips are in place, run a cycle. You should run the test for the same amount of time that you would for processing instruments. Select the cycle length and start the process. The cavitations will begin to erode the edges of the foil. When the cycle is complete, lift the lid. Carefully remove each foil strip, making sure that you place them down in the order marked on the intersection. A pass result is indicated by a similar amount of erosion on the edges of all the foil strips. This indicates a uniformity of ultrasonic activity within the bath. A fail result is indicated by little or no erosion on one or more foil strip. If a foil strip has not been eroded, this indicates a possible dead area of the bath that is achieving little or no ultrasonic activity. The Isopharm range of logbooks provides you with all the record tables needed to comply. Record the cycle number or time of the test and what test was used. In this instance, foil test. Record the batch number of the foil and whether the test was a pass or a fail. A signature of who carried out the test is also required. At the back of the record sheet, the strips of foil should be taped in order of location in the bath. The aluminium foil test, although a very hands-on test, is an extremely good method of testing for ultrasonic activity. If the bath fails this test, then an engineer may be required to inspect it. Before calling an engineer, there are some aspects of the test that can be checked. A specific HTM grade foil should be used. Foil from the supermarket is often too thin or too thick, and this will present misleading results. During the test, were the foil strips hanging down in the bath or floating on the surface? If the strips are not weighted, they can rise to the top of the tank away from any ultrasonic activity and cause a faux result.
If you found this video useful, please feel free to share it with your colleagues. If you have any questions about this video, you can contact our compliance team on this number. Visit our website and you can also sign up for online CPD.